Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Why don't the cast members confront Robyn directly on Sister Wives? It is abundantly clear that the majority of Sister Wives cast members dislike Robyn Brown after 19 seasons on TLC. But if that's the case, why don't the other cast members call her out directly? Check out what other Sister Wives fans are talking about online. Fans of Sister Wives want someone to speak up for Kody and Robyn. Over the course of the previous few seasons, it was strongly suggested that either Garrison or Gabe Brown called Robyn during the pandemic and requested that she relax the stringent COVID-19 regulations. Kody became enraged at his children as a result of Robyn's poor response. But why don't any of the ex-wives stand up to the couple? Why does no one tell Robyn to her face how they feel? On Reddit, a Sister Wives fan asked, "I really get that being the bigger person and leading by example for the kids is important. However, despite all of the therapy and sit-downs, why has no one dared to confront Robyn and Kody as they confront everyone else?" Following Christine's announcement that she was leaving the family, the OP went on to point out that Kody has no problem calling someone out in front of them. At the end of the day, the three ex-wives won't point out that Kody and Robyn are gaslighting and manipulating other people in conversations. Viewers don't think it's likely anything will change. Other Redditors thought it was disappointing that no one else bothered to stand up to Robyn. But many people thought it made sense. After all, Kody and Robyn don't exactly have a history of taking accountability for their poor behavior. Fans of Sister Wives have been wondering for a long time about the significance and history of Robyn's extravagant wedding ring, which has become synonymous with her persona, ever since Kody Brown made the recent revelation about the truth behind it. Kody, who is known for being the provocateur when it comes to sharing his personal insights, explained that the ring is a physical manifestation of a complex, multi-layered history that intertwines financial decisions, emotional milestones, and the shifting dynamics of power within their unconventional family in a candid and unfiltered moment on a recent episode. According to Kody, the ring was originally commissioned at a time when the family was striving to redefine itself amid internal conflicts and external scrutiny. He revealed that Robyn's apparent extravagant and oversized wedding ring was actually meant to represent her unwavering commitment and the pivotal moment when she made the decision to accept not only her role as Kody's wife but also her growing identity as a family leader and protector. Kody explained that the design of the ring incorporated elements that reflected both durability and beauty, a nod to the idea that while the family had endured its fair share of hardships and public controversies, there was still an enduring strength and resilience at its core. He recalled that Robyn was insistent that the ring should not only capture her personal style but also serve as a tangible reminder of the sacrifices she had made over the years when she first expressed her desire to have something that symbolized their union in a way that was unmistakably bold and unmistakably hers. This wasn't just about money or status, it was also about making a symbol that could stand the test of time in a family that had gone through a lot, from Kody's early days of polygamy to the subsequent upheavals that resulted in multiple relationships being split up and rearranged. Kody went on to say that the ring's unusual size and distinctive design were chosen with the intention of challenging conventional ideas about what a matrimonial symbol should be. Instead of a delicate band, this piece was meant to show Robyn's commitment was bold and unapologetic, like her approach to life. He reminisced about a time when the ring was a secret project between him and Robyn, a private acknowledgement of their shared struggles and triumphs. Robyn desired something that would both reassure her and demonstrate her independence in those early years, when the responsibilities of upholding the family's image were at their highest. According to Kody, every curve and setting of the ring was meticulously planned to represent different facets of their journey. The central stone symbolized the core of their bond, while the intricate metalwork around it was a metaphor for the support system that, despite many fractures, held the family together. Yet, as Kody detailed, the ring also came to embody the contradictions that have defined their relationship over the years. On one hand, it was a proud declaration of unity, a beacon of hope during turbulent times. On the other, it became a point of contention among family members who viewed it as an emblem of Robyn's growing dominance and a stark reminder of the sacrifices made at the altar of family loyalty. While Kody has always presented himself as a unifying force, the truth behind the ring suggests that there is an undercurrent of competition and insecurity at play, according to arguments made by numerous fans. The ostentatious nature of the ring is thought to be a reflection of Kody's own complex feelings regarding his role in the family. Kody's admission that the ring was meant to be both a gift and a challenge, an invitation to Robyn to fully embrace her identity as the matriarch, has led to heated debates among viewers. While others interpret it as additional evidence of the manipulative power dynamics that have long characterized the Brown household, others see it as a sincere symbol of commitment and personal development. In a highly publicized polygamous arrangement, critics have pointed out that such an extravagant display raises uncomfortable questions about priorities and the nature of love, particularly in a family where personal sacrifices and financial burdens are frequently discussed. Was the ring an expression of genuine affection, or was it another calculated move designed to consolidate Robyn's authority and overshadow the contributions of the other wives? Kody's own words hint at a duality that has long been present in his public persona, a mix of pride in his family's accomplishments and a stubborn insistence on preserving a legacy that is as much about control as it is about connection. He said that the ring's creation was a team effort that involved not only Robyn's vision but also the advice of trusted advisors who understood the significance of each design decision. Kody recalled that this process was fraught with intense personal negotiations as well as creative energy. He acknowledged that there were times during the design phase when disagreements over what the ring ought to symbolize erupted into ferocious arguments. However, in the end, the outcome was a compromise that reflected the conflict between the family's collective identity and individual expression. This information is especially heartbreaking for Sister Wives followers who have been following it for a long time. They are forced to face the uncomfortable fact that the symbols of their beloved family's unity, such as Robyn's enormous wedding ring, have layers of meaning that go far beyond just aesthetics. They are a constant reminder of the power struggles, compromises, and sacrifices that have shaped the Brown family's journey. Moreover, Kody's willingness to reveal the truth behind the ring is seen by some as a rare moment of vulnerability, a crack in the carefully constructed facade that has long been the hallmark of his public image. Even though he says that the ring is a necessary symbol of Robyn's strength and dedication, his open admission about the emotional difficulties that went into making it gives a glimpse into the internal conflicts that have shaped the story of the family. It suggests that every decision, no matter how extravagant or controversial, is driven by a deep-seated desire for validation and comprehension despite the bravado and spectacle. The repercussions of this revelation have been swift and diverse. Discussions about the ring have exploded on social media, fan forums, and reality TV blogs. Some viewers admire the bold statement it makes, while others view it as a superficial display of excess that distracts from the family's real problems. Many critics argue that the ring is a microcosm of the broader challenges of maintaining personal identity in a world where every gesture is scrutinized and every decision is subject to public judgment. They question whether the ring, as a symbol, does more to mask the underlying dysfunction than to heal it, suggesting that it is an elaborate ornament that conceals more than it reveals about the true nature of the relationships within the Brown household. For supporters of the ring, however, its sheer audacity is a source of inspiration. They see it as evidence of Robyn's determination to assert her individuality in a family where conformity has frequently been enforced at the expense of personal development, a symbol of her refusal to conform to outdated standards of modesty and restraint. In this perspective, the ring is more than just a piece of jewelry, it is a powerful declaration of intent, indicating Robyn's readiness to embrace a new era of bold, unapologetic self-expression for herself and her family. In the end, Kody Brown's revelation of the story behind Robyn's enormous wedding ring is a tale of contradictions. It is a tale of love and ambition, of pride and insecurity, of unity and division, all intertwined in a single, dazzling piece of metal and stone. This revelation fascinates viewers of Sister Wives and prompts more introspection on the price of fame, the nature of family, and the persistent struggle for authenticity in a world where every symbol is loaded with meaning. As the Brown family continues to navigate the turbulent waters of public life, the ring stands as a reminder that even in a seemingly glamorous reality, the truths beneath the surface are often far more complex and, at times, heartbreaking than anyone could have imagined. In a revealing new twist that has both captivated and surprised fans of Sister Wives, Kody Brown and Robyn Brown have finally come clean about the real story behind how they met, a narrative that, according to the couple, is far removed from the version of events that had long circulated among viewers and critics alike. Kody said on the show, in an uncharacteristically candid way, that their first meeting was not a deliberate move to build his polygamous empire. Rather, it was a genuine, serendipitous encounter at a community event within their close-knit polygamist circle. Kody says that Robyn first caught his eye at a social gathering that was being hosted by friends who were well established in the local Apostolic United Brethren community. There, Robyn showed off her confidence, warmth, and the unique perspective that she had to offer. He recalled being struck by how different she was from the other women he had known. Her laughter was contagious, and she had a refreshingly modern outlook on life, even though she still respected many of the old values that had long defined their way of life. Robyn, on the other hand, characterized the occurrence as unexpectedly transformative. She said that she had never intended to marry someone who would forever change her life, but that she couldn't ignore the unmistakable spark she felt when she saw Kody. According to her, their first conversation was characterized by genuine curiosity about each other's lives, which ranged from discussions of faith and family expectations to more intimate dreams and goals. She claimed that this conversation made her realize that she had found someone who not only shared her understanding of the complexities of their shared world but also had a vision for the future that was deeply in line with her own aspirations. While many fans had speculated about secretive or even opportunistic circumstances surrounding their meeting, Kody and Robyn emphasized that the truth was refreshingly straightforward. They connected as real people, not as parts of a manufactured reality TV storyline. They emphasized that their bond was formed not through a planned media stunt but rather through shared moments of vulnerability and laughter that day. Kody recalled that the event took place in the midst of a modest community celebration where everyone was encouraged to be themselves. It was precisely in that atmosphere, which valued genuine interaction over impersonation, that he recognized Robyn's potential to be a partner who could provide him with stability as well as a fresh source of energy. Robyn added that she had been drawn to Kody's unfiltered honesty and his willingness to share his hopes and fears openly, something she found remarkably endearing in a man who was often portrayed as a larger-than-life figure. Their mutual attraction, as they explained, wasn't about superficial qualities or the promise of a glamorous life. It was about a deep, instinctive recognition that they could complement each other in ways that would enrich both their lives and the lives of those around them. The couple faced the inevitable difficulties of balancing the demands of a high-profile, polygamous lifestyle with their personal histories as their relationship developed from that initial spark into a full-blown marriage. However, despite public scrutiny and controversy, they have maintained that their meeting was a turning point that demonstrated the possibility of genuine connection in the often chaotic reality TV environment. Kody emphasized that a lot of assumptions had been made about how they met, such as that it might have been planned to improve the family's image or create a new dynamic in a marriage that was already complicated, but he quickly denied these ideas. He argued, on the other hand, that their meeting happened by chance, that two people saw in each other the potential to overcome past wounds and create a future that was not solely determined by the traditional roles that their community assigned to them. Robyn, echoing this sentiment, recalled that she did not make her decision to join the Brown family lightly. She talked about the internal conflict she was going through as she tried to balance her own goals and ambitions with the expectations of a life that was already set for her by long-standing customs. In a series of intimate confessions, she revealed that there were moments of self-doubt, times when she questioned whether the spark she felt was real or merely the product of societal pressure, but ultimately, her growing bond with Kody helped her overcome these uncertainties. According to what they said, the foundation of their relationship was mutual respect and understanding, and both parties were committed to supporting one another's development even as they navigated the murky waters of public life. The family's larger dynamics have also been illuminated by their openness about how they met. The revelation that Kody and Robyn's connection was born out of a genuine moment of serendipity stands in stark contrast to the more cynical interpretations that have been offered in various online forums and gossip sites for fans who have spent years analyzing every interaction on sister wives. Many had speculated that the meeting was part of a larger scheme to consolidate power or to manipulate the family's narrative, but the couple's honest recounting challenges that narrative and suggests that, Despite all the media spin and the constant behind-the-scenes drama, there is still room for genuine human connection in even the most complex of familial setups. Their story, they argue, is not just a footnote in the Brown family saga. It is a reminder that at the heart of every relationship lies the potential for honesty, vulnerability, and true partnership. In sharing the truth behind their first encounter, Kody and Robyn have inadvertently invited fans to reconsider the assumptions they may have held about the nature of their relationship and the motivations behind it. Their meeting was not a ruse by the media, rather, it was a natural, unfiltered moment of connection that set the stage for a marriage based on shared values and the willingness to grow beyond their past. Naturally, the difficulties have not completely vanished. As the family continues to navigate the pressures of reality television, issues of control, jealousy, and unresolved conflict still bubble beneath the surface. Kody and Robyn, on the other hand, provide viewers with a counter-narrative that is both energizing and refreshing by focusing on the true story of how they met. It is a story that suggests that despite the numerous difficulties in their lives, genuine love and connection are still possible, a possibility that goes beyond the cynicism and staged drama that have come to define a lot of their public persona. For many longtime fans, this revelation is a welcome change, a glimpse of the human side of a family that has often been reduced to a series of dramatic sound bites and sensational headlines. It provides context for comprehending how the Brown family's relationships have developed over time and offers hope that, beneath the controversy and conflict, there is the potential for genuine, sincere connection. As Sister Wives continues to document the intricate and often tumultuous relationships that define the Brown family, the story of how Kody and Robyn really met stands as a testament to the enduring power of serendipity and genuine human emotion, a reminder that even in the most challenging circumstances, the possibility of finding true connection remains real and attainable.